Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 57 of Star Chasers, the Goop Agenda. Last time, the crew confronted the dean at High Hill University, Nicol Bolas, Elder Dragon Highlander, legendary magic villain. They proceeded to engage him in a fight, and are doing fairly well. Let's see. There's a couple things. There's a couple ongoing effects to note. I'll write them down so I don't forget. Heat metal. Berserk cats.
It's 15, right?
15 berserk cats. Moonbeam. I think 2 of you might still be frightened.
I'm scared. That's what I have. Still scared.
Yeah, Marley's not.
I am quite afeared. However, I am inspired, and I am concentrating on haste.
And haste. Marley's hasted. I knew there was one other thing.
Oh, that's right.
And I mentioned this in the last Gracefall episode, but I will mention it here, both for continuity's sake for Star Chasers, and to remind everyone, DM inspirations now stack. So you can earn unlimited DM inspirations, and I will hand them out more. I say this as we're drawing Star Chasers to a close for a bit. But it'll be fine.
Just makes me think we're really going to need them.
Now, here's a question, since this stream is slightly unique in so much as we all play 2 characters. Does DM inspiration attach to the character or the player?
Wait, why are you asking me these questions?
Character.
I do think it's character, yeah.
It's okay. I'm content with your answer.
Yeah.
Asked and
I was
answered.
going to say maybe it should depend on what the inspiration is handed out for.
Oh boy,
Is
do
it
you want to keep track of that?
Is it for the character's actions or is it for the player's ideas?
Like, is it a pun reward or is it a character RP reward?
Look, if you want to keep track of that, feel free, but it sounds like a lot of work. Okay.
But duly noted and excellent. Looking forward to seeing how that can be used.
Crap. Everyone re-roll initiative because I lost my little paper.
I have mine written down if it would help, but
I do too.
Well, actually, okay.
All right.
Sorry,
I was going to say, I remember the order.
I have 18 for me.
Before we do that, although I will take, if Soup has the order, I will take it. But before we do that, at the top of the round, Nicol Bolas does say, "Okay, you know what? This isn't worth it."
Oh.
For whom?
He says, kind of glares. He says, you wanted a particular artifact?
Yeah, the blood crystal raven skull, the right one, the one that is a matching set with my goddess particularly.
Wouldn't be from this plane.
Yeah, as I understand it, there are multiple Raven Queens that all have blood crystal raven skulls. You got to collect them, match the sets.
We'll take them all.
It's a match 3 game.
I matched the wrong one with the wrong Raven Queen before.
Your life is worth all of them, so we'll just take them in a duffel bag, please.
And
So
unmarked,
more than one.
Unmarked Raven skulls. Non-sequential.
Untraceable. No packs.
Thank you, mental high five.
He says, kind of his big golden eyes narrowing, looking at Storm. He says, "So be it, Planeswalker."
I also am a plains talker.
I can see that.
I'm a plains joker.
As long as you aren't a plain stalker. I
No.
don't want to be one of those.
No. Plains mocker.
He Liz says you have to go to a bunch of 7-Elevens to find them all. It's an ARG game.
Exactly.
He awkwardly, as I remind everyone, Nicol Bolas flies awkwardly.
Famously bad flyer.
Kind of flaring his wings out. He goes down and he reaches into his hoard and he plucks out a singular little tiny in his hands ruby red blood crystal raven skull. Kind of flourishes and it floats gently in front of the party, and he says, kind of says, why are you doing this? The Gatewatch did not send you?
No. Another dragon named Noel has your number, apparently. Yeah, so you're going to want to direct any and all inquiries to Null. That's Null. As I understand it, he is a dragon god of death or something. So any complaints go to his mailbox, please, not to the Star Chasers. Cool.
Yes, we don't give a crap about most of your business, except you're inconveniently perched at the highest office that I respect. And that simply won't do. Like a bursar, maybe.
Just kind of...
Bursar makes more sense.
A bursar makes more sense, right?
Much more sense. I totally feel that, Lily. Yes.
Yeah.
It's not that you aren't good at things, it's you're not good at this thing.
He takes psychic damage.
Vicious mockery. Thank you.
What? I'm good at everything. I'm everyone's favorite.
That's why you're bartering for your life right now.
Grumbles. Kind of mutters under his breath like, Vesha never said this would be a fucking problem. Starts packing.
Oh.
His con here is up.
Okay. I'm stuck at a bit of a crossroads here. I don't... Like, I had a really badass line saved up for, like, would you like to meet Noel? We can send you to him, right? But, like, if he's leaving...
We got the thing that we wanted. I mean, kind of no harm, no foul, right?
But I presume he harms and fouls quite a bit, just not us currently. I don't know what's the responsibility here.
I mean, he, like, encased the other Dean and Amber, but, like, he's fine now, right? I mean, has he done any other kinds of dragon crimes here?
Here? No.
Really not helping your case.
He is evil AF, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, that can be a problem because evil is as evil does, and evil does, right?
Yeah, but like, who are we to judge him? You know, like
We're the Star Chasers, man.
Nicol Bolas nods.
Yeah. Right.
We really only attacked him because he attacked us.
Yeah.
Trying to barter with him. And
Andy, I'd suggest you take your lair action unless this was it, because I'm about to mental fireball this.
He will planeswalk.
Okay.
What?
That's just as acceptable, so long as he fucks off bodily. Hopefully he left enough hoard behind.
Man, he left a lot more than he was happy about.
Good.
As a final hoorah,
how he planeswalks.
I put a full handprint on one of his glass cases. Just you could take my fingerprints from it.
I'm gonna rub
Mr.
my cat cheeks on the corner of his display case. Not
So
my butt
first-
cheeks, my case cheeks.
Yes. First, I prepare a butter sandwich. So I got that real sheen to it, and then
A slice of butter between two slices of butter.
yes,
Perfect.
it's very British.
So British. Nothing says clogged arteries like a butter sandwich.
Now, did Dean Principal survive?
Yes, he's fine.
Good. He's an accomplished wizard. I'd imagine he could at least Otaluk sphere himself or something.
He was sitting on the corner of his desk, being like, "What's happening?"
He needs a nap.
Didn't he have amber?
Yeah, he has amber
hibernation
sickness.
Yeah. I forgot. We totally Han Solo'd him. Well, Dean, there's a chap. Yes, day is saved, my boy.
He says, "I can't see. I can hear perfectly fine."
Well, okay. I wasn't sure if you understood the context since you'd only just met two of us. But yes, the day is saved. I think you have a strong running at returning to your deanship. I would get your wards up to date, my boy.
Yes.
For sure. You have a rather accomplished wardsmith in my old office, if you recall.
Yes.
Maybe you can do it while the spring is breaking.
He's a visiting professor, though. He isn't really set. Maybe that's part of the problem.
He turns, but not to face Marley, but he's clearly talking to Marley. And he goes, "It's spring break." Oh, no. I've missed a lot.
Just a bit.
I'm sorry?
Everything's white instead of black now. Is that better?
You're on your way to gray.
I was born here, you know.
Really? Right here in this office?
Then you're going to die here, you know.
The rug doesn't show
It's just
any
very
signs.
convenient that way.
Very, very convenient. No, well, unfortunately, we can't stay. But boy, I do need to go see if Stevie and Warden are okay. They were expected. Maybe they couldn't get the elevator to work. We did send Corvus. What's his name? Corvus Christi. Have I made that joke already? Pretty sure I did. It was a winner.
It's Corvus Crowley, I believe.
Yes.
It's just as stupid a name.
Yeah, but it has a better alliteration in what it's going for.
Yeah, that seems like he doesn't seem like the most confident fellow.
He'll get there. He can go on. His staff meetings were
Legendary.
famous. Yes, legendary. Yeah, now, Andrew, you have a choice of the three of us going downstairs and two of your players having to play double duty, or you can fuck us off to another sphere. Other thing. Is there any other unfinished business you would like to wrap up here? Not to tell you how to do your job.
So, would anyone... None of this stuff is Dean Principal Concordia's. Anybody want to take stuff, look through stuff? I don't know.
100%.
Sure.
We do have half of our horde in space currently.
Yes, it was all spaced.
Right. We have to
Correct.
make up for a lost horde. Alvar would appreciate, I'm sure, something.
Yeah, finders keepers. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Is there any magic items of note?
Yeah, let me pull up a chart.
Is there a wand of wonder lying around?
Let's see.
for instance, just as a treat.
Just a little one, just as a treat.
Storms of stars can have a wonder. Just as a little treat, says Storm of Stars.
Here we go.
Just use it once.
Wait,
Oh no.
Just
Just use it.
tables.
Use it twice. Oh no. I'll just use it 3 times. Oh no.
Surely, if I use it again, it'll get us out of the situation.
Yeah, oh no. Well, blue is my color.
Where are the magic tables? It's referencing the magic tables. Where are
It's
they?
what is it? DM guide something.
Random. Oh, here.
Tell me it's a horde is Blink Dogecoin or whatever.
Blink Doge.
Now That was a scam. He was. I don't want to blow anyone's mind, but
What?
It all
scam.
disappeared. He tried to access
He
it.
has real gold, and he sells you his fake gold
Well, that
for
does make
real
sense.
gold, but you have to give him real gold.
Right.
Okay, can I get D100 checks from everyone, please?
D100.
Jane, his wife.
Exactly.
Sorry, that's right.
It's what I was doing. 17.
17. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And for the complete opposite, 71.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Let me write these down.
Wow.
And playing the middle, I come in at a 49.
Nice.
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 That I have a joke that may not be appropriate for a very family-friendly stream. Fuck.
Well, shit.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'm not gonna try and top or under sell. Just gonna.
Okay. So some notable things you find. You find one potion of supreme healing.
Holy shit! Is that number 17?
That is the 17. That is 10d4 plus 20 hit points.
Holy shit!
Wowee.
Dang.
That's
a
good to
lot.
have.
That's a lot of hit points.
I could chug that right now. I'll just rest instead. We're gonna put this on the group list. What we find?
Yeah, we'll figure it out in a second. Although if we just
Yeah,
want to call dibs on whatever we rolled, but if I rolled some hammer plus 2, I don't know that to.
Right. You want to use it, right?
Yeah.
You also find a potion of cloud giant strength.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We do know that Marley
Likes
dreams
to-
of being a giant. Yeah.
Likes to chug giant stuff.
Yeah, and Cloud Giant has to be, the second best, right? So that's probably a 24 or a
27.
Whew.
Wow.
Okay.
Might be funny for Lily to have it though.
I am
Finish.
canonically the strongest character on this stream.
you
so-
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an 8 strength.
yeah. Who wants to play field hockey with me now?
Stick check.
Yeah. Our team used to be called the Cloud Giants, but then the Cloud Giants were like, hey, that's not cool, actually. And we're like, oh, okay. So now we called ourselves the Commanders.
So stupid.
Thank you.
I mean that in the best way.
Yes, no, I take it that way.
Yeah.
And then the last thing is a spell scroll. Let me get something from the most made up book of spells.
Yes,
Ooh.
I read magic. Went to school for us.
This school.
Perhaps you've heard. Yes, actually, it was this school. This very university.
And it is a scroll of mental prison.
Wah wah wah. Cool.
That is very good. It's one of the more cruel spells, if I recall, right? You trap them in a prison where if they move, they blow up or whatever.
Do they blow up?
Is that the one?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
If they move, they blow up? What
it's okay. So you attempt to bind a creature within an illusory cell that only it perceives. One creature that you can see within range must make an intelligence save. The target succeeds automatically if it can't be charmed. On a successful save, it takes 5d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends. On a failed save, the target takes 5d10 psychic damage, and you make the area immediately around the target space appear dangerous in some way. So it might think it's being
a
surrounded
pit
by
or
fire,
something.
hazardous
Bees.
floating razors, hideous maws. Whatever
Butter.
form the illusion... Butter.
butter.
Just so much butter. Whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it, is restrained, and if the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any other part of its body through it, it takes 10d10 psychic damage.
Damn.
And the spell ends.
Yes.
It's good for like the floor is lava illusion.
Yes. Yeah, I might want to memorize that instead, right? You can transcribe scrolls into your spellbook.
Spend the money.
Yeah.
That's worth the money, definitely. And I'm sure there's a pile of that money just laying on the floor right now, isn't there?
Yeah. Look, here's some.
Well, isn't that money to like pay for the supplies that it would take to transcribe them? Wouldn't those supplies just be here at that school?
Excellent point. Excellent buy-in, Soup. I really like that you've committed to the bit. I would also point out that magic items on Mirador are way cheaper because of the economy of magic items here.
I gave you a potion of supreme healing.
That would cost 50 gold on this world. No, it's not true.
What else are in the display cases?
It's a lot of
Like
know,
tropes, like a
figurines.
giant penny and a.
he's got hero clicks. I don't know if anyone's familiar.
Yes.
I have a whole bag of those.
Precious moment figurines, hero clicks.
I have an amazing Nightcrawler mini from HeroClix. It's really cool. And a Magneto. Very good.
My prized one is my gentleman ghost.
Ooh, I bet that's amazing.
You won
I
the
won it.
LE, if I remember.
Yeah, I won it at a Gen Con from. They were doing like a long tournament during a Gen Con that my friends at the time were very into HeroClix, and I was along for the ride.
And you won. You're the
Even
friend
better.
who won it all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so in the display cases, there's a bunch of armor. Some of it seems like it was animated, like he did animate a thing of it. He could also animate parts of his horde that ate Willow last episode.
Right. Oh yeah.
So if anyone wants any mundane armor, most of it's like master work mundane armor, so it's very nice, but it's not necessarily
suitable for enchantment if you wanted to.
Right? Something like that. Right. It's like gold inlay and stuff. It's like monetarily valuable. They're like art. They are like art pieces as opposed to like.
Right.
I mean, he's clearly not donning it, But can I get perception checks from everyone, please?
Oh, sure.
Or investigation, whichever one's better.
Ooh, natural 20. So that is a 29.
Well, I'm not going to do better than that, but I'll use my inspiration since it'll run out. That was a 2. That's 70.
There is a one other notable weapon in here. There is a singular arrow of dragon slaying.
Ooh, that's a good thing to have. Are you an archer, Marley?
No.
I can do
a dex build.
I have dex.
Yeah. I think you are certainly.
Sure, I'll take it. I've got
a 16 dex, not
yeah.
undex.
Yeah, I have the same. So I mean, you could use it. Do you have a bow?
No.
I have a hand crossbow.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it.
Might be a bit big.
Showpieces. Can we just find some longbow or short bow of any?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
But as our Marlton tends to mix it up, she likes turning into a werehog and or tree monster and ravaging opponents up close.
Tree hog monster.
Yeah, I suspect that I think the best hands are yours, Storm. But
okay, arrow dragon slaying.
Yes.
Sure.
One final thing before we cut away. Looking through the horde, towards the bottom of the horde, hidden away under, kind of in like a, it's like clearly taken some measure to hide it, but since Storm got a 20 on his, or rolled a 20 on his perception save, check, you find a small crystal ball that contains dozens of green floating eyeballs.
No.
You find another seeing stone.
A Galantir.
A Galantir, if you will.
I'll throw it in a sack.
This one's not oozing.
No, it seems intact. So maybe
Intact.
And you weren't just taking the piss. He invoked Veja on his way.
No,
out.
he actually invoked Veja. I was not kidding.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I heard that.
Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that wasn't Andrew, if you believe in that sort of thing.
Now,
Right, the great God Andy.
Yes.
if I use,
I'm no
if
Andy.
I use, I
No.
believe it. I believe in Andy.
No.
As Andy believes in me.
And also with you.
And also with you. Would like to use. Do I have identify? I keep thinking. I have so many characters in my life. I don't have identify.
I believe I can ritually cast it.
Okay,
with
cool.
No problem.
Yeah, so we should see if this is. I mean, can we seize Veja with this thing?
Touching the fucking thing last time was a save, so we might want to.
I have mage paw.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Do I have to touch it to identify it?
I believe you do.
You
Yeah.
do. So, I can put protection from evil and good on you while you do it.
Yeah, we'll do
She
the whole thing.
She can't be possessed,
That's right.
which is really the thing we're worried about with this kind of stuff, right?
What is it? Charisma was the save last time, at least.
I think that's right, and
Yes.
I'll give you inspiration as well, which
Okay.
is
Fucking
a fresh
guidance.
burst. So right, so you have guidance, you have a D10 on top of that for my inspa, and you have you have advantage on any saves, and you can't be possessed.
Do you have resistance? Okay.
Resistance, huh? The spell?
It's a save, not a check.
Oh yeah.
No.
The cantrip no one has because it's not good.
It's not good. You have to know you're going to make a save. It's very corner case, much more corner case than you would think.
Well, but you
And your DM is extremely forgiving and being like,
inspiration.
sure.
Inspiration
Yeah.
will work for you.
Yeah, no, we still have an embarrassment of additional dice.
Yeah.
Throw at this.
Right.
Snare?
That's good. I like snare.
I'll cast an invisible dog on it. And
Shove
it will bark at it because it thinks it moved on its own.
Inspiration, Marley.
There we go. Start the counter. Put it on the scoreboard.
Oh, I could add. Man, that seems like a lot of work for me.
Were you gonna say that you could put a counter
I
on
could
the
put it on the overlay, but then I gotta change it. That's gonna be too much work.
Sure. Dynamic overlay from now on.
Oh.
All right. Well, yeah, because this one has a bunch of green eyeballs, whereas the
last one did
Well,
too. It is supposed to be. Yeah. He only has one, but
Right.
It's like a bunch of
So
green
can we
eyeballs floating. in it.
can we trap him inside of it?
well, we might just be able to communicate with him, but
Well, that's what I'm
but he
wondering.
was
It's
trapped
like,
in the previous one, right? Well,
Right?
that was our impression, at least. Yeah.
I think
He sure
that
has to be let out of it.
if there's a bunch in there, I think we should take the Pokemon reference to heart and think that maybe we can catch them all with this thing. We did have, we'll see. You do identify. Maybe I can do a legend lore on it later.
We've got a flavor blasted crystal.
We can find out flavor, right? So we have a lot. We can do research on this thing, and we can protect you when you identify it. I don't know if once you identify it, maybe I'll be able to legend lore it, so you can compound information on top. You learn what it is, then I learn that I know what it is, what I need to look for, which is basically it's like what's the thing, then you research the thing once you know what the thing is, right? So that's some good downtime stuff while we shift focus to the teen squad.
Yeah.
We're all teens, the interns, right? Isn't that sort of our working?
Teen Girl Squad.
This is what.
I think I'm somehow retconning that in my mind. Like it's like been so long since we've had these guys. They said like we recast them with young actors.
No,
Even better,
Villyana is certainly a child of the world.
they're the same actors. They just start writing them as little kids.
Right.
Like it's like a new writing staff, and it's just like you were like 30 last season, and now you're acting like you're like 5.
Intern babies. Oh, that's a little too far. I was thinking like edgy teens.
Yeah, no, I
whatever.
I overcompensated.
It's all right. It's good. We can do the baby episode if you want.
I meant like 15.
To elves, that's a baby, basically. Certainly to you.
I can speak to it for a fact. Yeah, do you want us making checks for all of that nonsense now, or would you like to return to the Galantir investigations?
Let's come back to that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, smash cut.
Star wipe.
Storm of Stars wipe. It's just his head. Spins.
Yeah. My head.
Okay. You all are on the stone giant planet of stone giantiums.
Stone Giantia.
It's like it's Stein-Jilton, I believe. You all have been you were left here by Hester, Marley, and Storm. And you were told a couple different things on what to do. Would you like to do any of them?
Oh, okay.
Or would you like to... You've all been... It's been a bit since you've been left here. It's been upwards of 3-4 days now. Alvar is getting a little itchy. Like...
He should really hydrate.
Maybe we shouldn't be just hanging out on a stone giant planet. What if they have one of their episodes?
Episode?
Oh, yeah.
They've had several episodes.
She lives underground.
Oh, yeah, they do have episodes. They sometimes just kind of wake up angry, and you don't know why. So... Also, I foraged on the planet's surface, and I hope everyone's into stone soup. Cause that's I can put pebbles in it. So
Warminster cries, just like Mother used to make.
Oh, there, big guy.
Can I get my gravel on the side?
Yeah, I could do that.
Munching your carb intake. I get it.
Yeah, make a mud slurry.
The big gravel grinder. Just say when.
Good.
All right. Yeah. So what did they tell us to do before they unceremoniously fucked off across like all time and space? It was go wrangle some cat people. It was hey, take care of the ship. Go get your treasure back. There's a lot of things if I recall.
Oh, treasure.
Right. It's Alvar, but yeah, we've been like fishing for treasure in space.
I was told that apparently I went nuts and I abandoned a bunch of treasure, and I just again I want to apologize for.
Yeah, I heard it's coming out of your check. Yeah. Look, I'm used to losing nothing. It's a pretty regular occurrence.
I gotta sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, oh my gosh.
Don't worry, it creates job security, Alvar.
It's okay. You're already very close to the ground.
If you're into them, that's right. That's the way to look up as you look down.
I'm not gonna be okay.
It shouldn't cost half your movement to get back up, in my opinion. Here,
Yes.
have some pebbles. I'll just leave the rest by your face.
Just a spoonful. Just leave the rest by your face.
There you go.
He's like crunching the pebbles in his drink.
It's horrible.
Clearly no dwarf in this one.
Well, yeah, that's kind of a problem. I guess. What should we do? Track these. Go ahead.
I do remember, it might have been more an off-screen conversation, but the idea that we were supposed to track down the cat gang to see what was going on there, because the Goop had infiltrated them as well, if I recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's...
So that's the most outstanding journal item that I recall.
Yeah.
There's also the notion that Tensor has been replaced by a Goop.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I think a group of 3 level 4 adventurers should absolutely go after a named wizard.
Yeah, but I mean, what are his spells? Floating discs.
It's a bunch of movement aids. Who's got this guy?
He's just zipping.
Tensor's go-go scooter? Are you kidding me with this guy?
What if we can't get him because he's zipping around all the time? I mean, that's a problem.
Yeah, Tensor's mobility aids.
Right.
Tensor's people mover? This is the guy we're afraid of?
Tensor's walker.
But watch that fight, he just controls the battlefield. You don't expect that. He is just constantly...
Yeah, he's a 4E controller.
Somehow you're flanking yourself.
Tensor's water
anywhere.
slide.
He could go to the Grand Canyon. He could go anywhere in that thing.
That's right.
Well, and what's our immediate surrounding?
Dirt.
Desolate wasteland?
Just desolate wasteland.
Yeah, there's a canyon.
Look around. Okay.
Dirt, stones.
Okay. Right. It's very small rocks.
Yeah, rocks, smaller rocks,
Right.
bigger
Boulders.
rocks. I believe I said that boulders hurtle through the sky occasionally.
Whoa.
Yes, they do occasionally just hurl themselves.
Sort of
And then
Thrown long ago and just caught in some kind of elliptical orbit.
Yep,
spontaneous
very low
dexterity
orbiting
test.
comets, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, this is troubling. This is troubling. Okay. Well, yeah. How do we follow up on either of these options from where we are? I mean, where are these cat people?
We left.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What's
Yeah,
that?
we left them in hero space.
Right. That's what I
on-
thought.
Yeah, we went through a portal, right?
Chaostrum.
Yeah. Right. They went through. So
I kept wanting to say Chaosium.
how do we track this, Sandy Peterson?
Do we have to take the other boat? Do we still have access to the ice shard knife?
The ice shark.
Am I getting closer or further away?
Further, the
Okay.
Winter's Tooth.
There it is. Ice shark. Yeah,
I don't see what I've done wrong.
It's a good name.
Because I do believe that our current ship, Alvar's ship, would be flagged upon entry as having broken several interdimensional laws.
So we have to enter, and have no association. So let's go there. Let's look into this tensor thing.
Well, so we enter and we have to like check in where we know that Tensor is. So we could check in there, check on him, and then go to the chaotic evil planet. And
Right.
Which we're technically supposed to be chaotic evil, but a lot of people just assume with me, so I can probably get the way pretty easy.
Right.
Or there's Knifey. I mean, Knifey got
We have
done
Knifey on
before.
hand, can vouch, right?
Oh yeah, I love Knifey. Knifey's my favorite side character.
He's been here the whole time.
Yeah, I'm dubious about that.
Now, if you roll pebbles in nacho cheese, not half bad.
This guy knows.
It's the first vegetable I've had in 3 months.
I hate him so much. But that's very good. So yeah, we just have to talk the worst dad in the multiverse into giving us a ride to Hero Space. And then, right, we go to the reception counter, and Tensor should be there. And we're like, Juck Hughes, this guy sucks, actually.
Jonathan Winters has had his head he's just leaning very dramatically against the side of his ship. And occasionally he'll scream, "Honey of bees!" And then,
Yeah. Humans. Am I right?
You are correct. Jeez. So yeah, but right, she was in a cat person cult. Maybe you get her back if we go there. We can use that as leverage, I think.
I think that's a good idea, yeah. As far as manipulating this human to get us to do what we want.
Maybe we could even sell it to him as like, yeah, we're gonna go and get her back for you, my dude.
Honey of Bees says, "No, you're not."
Oh, come on. I did forget you were still with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
Wait, Goopy Honey of Bees? Like, I don't know that, but like, that's true.
Yeah, he fell in love with Goopy Honey of Bees.
Isn't there's a second Goopy Honey of Bees in the Forgotten Realms right now?
That is true. Yeah,
So this is just the Goop can just recreate Honeys of Bee as often as they would like.
If
Probably a favorite template.
Yeah, if they've been uploaded to the Supreme Central Goop, then basically other Goops can download.
It's a popular skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's premium.
Is that who Annette Bening is playing?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I like that. That's good casting.
Look, I will cast Annette Bening at anything.
She can still get it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we can't do the Honey of Bees thing because she's here and objects.
I mean,
but
what do we need him to do? He's really easy to trick.
Oh yeah, you just tell him we're going someplace and he'll go there, right?
Yeah,
hey, Johnny, get in your whip and let's go.
He's putting like no heart into it at all, and he's totally gonna eat it up.
Yeah. That's the secret, I think. It's the apathy in the voice. Makes him just ache. Throb with angst.
He says, "I did it."
Right.
Oh boy.
It's going to be emo shoegaze music the whole way, the whole trip to
Hope you all like the Twilight soundtrack. It's actually a pretty good soundtrack, I will say.
It is. It is pretty good. They have good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So Alvar, you cool your heels here.
Well, I gotta stay with the Giants? Oh, man.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Did they say they were coming back?
I don't know what they said. I zone out half the time.
Look. Just get your catcher's mitt out, and maybe some of the gold that you left in space will, come through the atmosphere, and you'll be able to catch it.
You probably have time to go to fairy space and back.
Take the edge off that debt you have to the bosses. I mean, basically, we joined the organization. You were the captain, the pilot, and stuff. But now, I don't know. You have job security because you owe so much money, and that's really about it. I think probably right.
I don't see how that's job security.
Well, they don't get rid of you because they need you to pay them back.
I think when Captain Marley gets back, she'll probably forgive you. She's a very honest sort.
I loved her movie.
Yeah. Captain Marley and Me?
That's your movie, isn't it?
The captain dies in the end. It's really sad.
Right. Oh, so sad. That right. Yeah, I think the captain will be good. Probably go easy. Captain is very forgiving.
Yeah, she seems to really, get people.
Right. I'd watch out for the Hester though. Hester might have it in for you.
Oh. Hey, is anybody on the ice knife chaotic evil as well? We might need to take Knifey.
No, because it's Cutter, who's chaotic neutral. The two elves are chaotic good.
Right.
Book elf and second book elf.
Yeah.
History elf first of all.
History elf and
Get the name correct.
I apologize.
And Karis Cold Forge is lawful neutral.
Yeah. Seemed like a cool...
They all are kind of like, is Mrs. Strongheart coming back?
What? Yes.
Well,
okay.
We're yes. We're certain. Pretty sure.
You mean the gnome, right? Not the halfling.
Right.
It's never not confusing. They already have a cook. But I am concerned with us being made at the border there, so we do need a second whip. And take honey of bees.
Can have a sous chef. You're afraid we're going to get questioned if there's too many cooks?
No, I'm just concerned with what I will do in the meantime, because I like to be of service.
Maybe you could take a day off and you guys could like switch. You could make a chore schedule.
If we had their food,
I do like a chore wheel.
Have you had?
I think we had some of their food, right?
You have, yeah. Karis Cold Forge is a pretty good cook. Yeah,
it was pretty good, right? Yeah. So, look, I mean, maybe you guys can trade recipes. How long is the trip? Pretty quick, right?
Yeah, more than a day, but in the grand scheme of things, pretty quick.
That's a lot of meals. That's at least 2 or 3 meals, right? So you can
maybe
switch
you
off
and learn something from each other
and teach each other
recipes.
Really good.
Look at the positives that could come out of this.
Oh, I tried to do nothing but yeah. No, I don't know who I am if I'm not being helpful. So
look at it as you're helping Karis Cold Forge learn your recipes, and they are helping you learn their recipes back.
Is Villyana going to start singing Surface Pressure?
You know what? It's a song that has a lot of impact.
It's a great song.
Anyone who's been an older sister understands.
Princess Friendship.
Was Hercules ever like, yo, I don't want to fight Cerberus? Has anyone asked? I'll be in my room. Villyana staying still.
Liz says we don't talk about knifey.
No. When Villyana was a child, her room was just closing her eyes wherever she was.
Oh, God. Oh, that's so weird. Discord's being weird. It's fine. Okay.
Discord being weird in this economy.
With this prostate?
So, you're over here.
Wait, what did you just say?
Explain your joke, Soup. Explain yourself.
It's a C-team joke.
It is.
There's an episode where Ryan Hartman just exclaimed, "In this economy with this prostate," and
I love it.
It's so
good.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. It was so natural.
Was it a true non sequitur, or was a prostate part of the?
No, it was
topical?
Truly just out of nowhere. But he just said it like it made complete sense.
Of course, that's the way to. That's the way to deliver the absurd.
He is a classic troll in that method, and I genuinely appreciate that about him.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. To the Winter's Tooth. Pretty sure I got it at time. All right.
History elf. Pack up your bags. Let's go.
And we'll
he kind of panics and looks around and he goes, "I don't have bags." And he just walks onto the boat.
We'll try and blow up Tensor's spot, because while I don't like us in a straight fight, even if he does just move stuff, like being like this dude isn't who he says he is. Anybody packing Moonbeam?
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
Don't think we're high enough level to pack Moonbeam. Andrew.
I've got a
Moonbeam's a
great
second
sword.
level spell.
Is it
Yeah, we just don't have any druid.
on a Warlock spell economy? With this
With this
prostate?
mental high five. I think we should, incorporate it
Yeah.
to our mythos.
It's Druid, Twilight Clerics, Oath of the Ancients Paladin, Oath of the Watchers Paladin.
Were any of those Warlocks?
Oath of the Warlock Paladin.
Oh, I like that.
What about the really sunshiny, helpful, friendly Warlock?
Oath of the Warlock. Pal.
I'm a little surprised it's not a Radiance Warlock spell, but...
Well, we can work on that. Yeah, I mean, these people are probably high level, right? They're in hero space.
Well, wait, isn't History Elf or other elf some kind of paladin or cleric or something?
Correct. He's an Oath of the Ancients Paladin.
Oath of the Nerd.
Hey,
Boom.
take that moonbeam.
Yeah, Oath of the
Boy.
Ancients is a good one to chill with because of the whole reducing. Well, I don't know if they're what level are they? How high up are they? Is there
They're
aura of?
fourth level.
No.
Yeah. No, they're your level, basically.
But it's
Okay.
a second level spell, as I've been assured.
Yeah, but do Paladins get?
They don't get that stuff until 5th level, right?
It's a trash class. I've always said so. You should sell your soul to the first unicorn
Yeah.
you meet in a weird grotto
They don't-
underground.
You don't
Oh, yeah.
care. Yeah, well, doesn't your unicorn give you Moonbeam? Why not?
No, it gives me several other things. I have Sacred Flame. I got the Elder at the Blast. Got the Dancing Light. Got the Fairy Fire. That might just come from my Fey blood. Got the Mage Armor. Got the Crown of Madness.
That's good. It's all good. Good stuff.
Hellishly Rebuke. But probably not hellish, you know what I mean? It's probably like
Heckish.
Rebuke.
Heckish.
Rebuke. Heckish Rebuke. I have Hex, which I guess is plural Hex.
Right. It's more than one heck.
More than one hack.
I'm going to throw at least 2 hecks at you.
Yes.
What the heck and heck? Heck.
What the heck in heck?
That was a good wholesome joke.
It is.
God.
Okay. So let me finalize who you are all bringing with you. I'm going to write it down in my
Sure
notebook.
book. Sure books a
Imagine.
lot.
I look forward to you losing that piece of paper.
I've decided I'm going to keep notebooks now, which I should have been doing
Oh.
for 4 years.
Apologize. I look forward to you losing the entire notebook.
I just
That's too real, and I don't care for it.
Field Notes. Field Notes has a 5e GM book.
I like that.
Oh, nice.
Which is I just saw it like on Amazon. I ordered a couple because I was getting some other stuff. They're pretty cool. They've got spots like little map spots and like secondary NPCs, player characters, house rules, and it's like
a themed notebook.
64-page little notebook.
I wrote it down. Oh, or Amazon, so I don't forget.
Yeah,
it is.
and this big. But you could probably like if you went into a bookstore, they probably have them.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the other problem. I have a lot of notebooks. I should use them. Okay.
Right, that's true. That's true. Use them up.
Okay.
We're bringing the traditional Winter's Tooth crew. So anybody who's already
Okay.
on the Winter's Tooth.
So Finmayar,
I'm
Yanara,
saying you don't want to jump ship now, which, look, I get it.
Cutter, Karis.
Right, where are they going to find this many rocks in one
Many.
spot?
It's true.
Karis is kind of like, no.
No. Yeah.
Joseph.
Now, we do want to ultimately get back to the chaotic evil plan. We can count on base racism, basism, they call it, to entrust that I can pass myself off I would remind you that my character portrait is visible on screen. I am a ridiculous creature in the best of lights. And I'm not the best in lights. So, but we can count on basism to be like, oh yeah, I'm totally evil. I like beating up men or eating babies or something. Whatever you've heard about me is true. So I can try that. But if they can detect that, we're screwed. So do we need to bring Knifey?
We should bring Knifey.
Now,
Yeah. I have
He's
a
our
feeling that
ringer.
Knifey's coming along regardless.
Yeah, I mean,
plan on it
do we
or
have
not.
that's
a choice?
true. He's been here the whole time, as I understand.
Knifey may do something that will authenticate, effectively validate our parking for this location we want to go, right?
It will be the most use he's been off stream. That's Marty saying that.
It's like a key fob, like we need to get in.
You just pat him on the head twice and your ship beeps.
Whoever doubts our cred for getting into that part of town need only spend one round with Knifey.
He's
6
just got
seconds.
to
6
offer
seconds.
him gas station sushi once.
What? Wait.
Is he still processing that? Like, as far as
Preferably past its sell-by date.
our own atmospheric experience?
He has a funk. It's a defensive funk. He has a feat. It's called
That's
defensive
right.
funk.
He made the dragon throw him up.
If you bite or eat him, you have to make con saves, or else you might be poisoned.
I love that. Defensive funk.
And
He's got the funk.
hello,
Defense funk.
Levi G. Wolf and Raiders. Hello, thank you.
Hi.
This is our D&D game. It's mostly us
Tuned in
talking.
You tuned in for the gas station sushi part, so good news.
The good part.
It's a real hazard when in spelljamming.
Enjoy.
Right.
Rest stops are few and far between. Sometimes you have to make do with what's there. You got to be ready. Know what you got to put in.
Knifey walks up from below the Winter's Tooth deck already, and he's got his little bindle.
Yep. There we go.
Says, what are you guys waiting for? Let's go.
Yep.
He's already staked out his hammock.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't think we need to plunder any more staff. I think.
So we're gonna,
It's just Warminster and Alvar left.
Oh, and Owl Lady and
Minerva. Shit. Minerva
other-
says,
Yes,
I've been
Minerva?
here the whole time. Wow. Very
Minerva.
rude.
wow. Yeah, you might want to write more in that notebook so you can lose it. He's also on board.
Hroffen, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
Part of the
Hroffen,
stream
too.
where we just bully Andy.
Too many NPCs.
I even saw the card recently. Like
Yeah, no.
literally earlier today, and I was just like, I won't need that tonight.
No, I'm certain Nico knocked it off a shelf. Currently under the litter box.
Okay.
Doesn't bode well for those guys.
No.
Warminster will look at Alvar and say, just like old times. And the camera will pan back to Hroffen and Minerva, and he's like, plus them.
Very good.
Listen, they can't be killed off if Andy doesn't remember them. So they're probably
It's
safe.
true.
Silver linings.
I'm sorry, everyone who cares about the continuity of these streams. I'm trying my
Said
best.
last
I'm trying my best.
is canon. All right,
Don't
so
forget about Bubsy. Bubsy's there too.
Right. But he doesn't do
Bubsy
anything
3D.
ever. Bubbles the
sometimes
giant space
Bubbles
hamster.
He
fires
just
a
blows
cannon
bubbles.
if it produces pellets as a reward for him firing cannons.
That happened in episode like 3. So excellent memory, first of all. So that was like
Alright.
straight up like 4 years, like 3 years ago at this point.
Excellent.
Liz says she forgot all the characters' names except for Knifey. And yeah, I mean, that's about where I'm. He's the easiest to remember. He has a knife.
He's a plague. Sorry. He's a plague. Villyana has no problem with him. Oh, and obviously Princess Friendship will be coming along.
Oh, yeah. PF is coming.
And Soup Arkwright says hello.
Oh, hi, Ark.
Oh, actually, probably not. Not to interrupt your moment, but what's Princess Friendship's alignment?
Oh.
True neutral? Let me check.
Yeah, I mean, right?
I mean,
Princess
again,
Friendship is a
Nike
flesh golem for everyone who... They're a horrible construct made of other people. They are true neutral.
And they wear like a... What do they wear?
Like a loincloth.
Like a crown.
Stained
Oh, and a crown.
gown or...
Oh, I think she does wear... Or, their gender is very confusing. It's fluid. They use all pronouns.
That's right. Different parts of them use different pronouns. It's...
They wear like a stained old dress that the Ewoks gave her.
They ate that lady.
They ate that lady. Where'd they get that dress from?
Not just manifest fucking dresses. Okay. So, yes, and Princess Friendship as well. Let's try and trick them.
Right, but she goes where Villyana goes. I mean,
Yes. Precisely that. Okay. All right, let's go to Hero Space and try to blow up Tensor's spot. Sorry, Goop Tensor.
Knifey looks at the dragonfly, the charming anecdote, and he goes, "I'll never forget my second ship."
You never forget your second ship.
No,
Yeah.
that's what they say.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, tall bunny lady. That's what they say. But the important thing is I've been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
In this ship, and I'm the most senior cabin boy you got. What can I say?
One would say you're the only cabin boy that we
I
have.
like to think of it as most senior.
You're a glass half full kind of goblin, aren't you?
As long as I can stab it. Half full of blood is what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
Or nacho cheese.
Why not both?
He'll start to go mop floors, which, if you all remember correctly, means he tries to remove stains with knives.
Yes.
So boring.
He is either your best or worst NPC, and I'm still never quite settled on which.
Is he better or worse than Honey of Bees?
Oh, boy. Goop Honey of Bees? Because I actually think Honey of Bees has come around a little bit. Do we lose?
Yeah.
Oh boy, I think you mean Oya.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Goop Honey of Bees was for sure the grossest, but Real Honey of Bees, I don't know. I think she's got a redemption arc in her.
She does think she's hot. But I mean, you know what? Confidence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's throw up tech difficulties while we wait for Timothy to return.
Yeah.
Sorry, everything was freezing up
Oh, no
like
problem.
repeatedly for me. So I hopped off to hop back on. And it still seems a little buggy. So I don't know what's up with Discord, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't even think of a joke reason. It stinks. That's not fair.
Yep.
Don't ban me.
No, we need.
I need you, Discord. I actually think you have a perfectly nice platform. Okay, so you all get on to the Winter's Tooth. Honey and Bees, kind of tries to smooth talk Joey out of the driver's seat because she's like, we don't have time for his slow ass maneuvering.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So, oh yeah, because she's like a level. Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
First.
Okay. So, you get in the whip and you fly. Joey is kicked out of the driver's seat by Honey of Bees, because I think she is your highest level spellcaster. So, of the crew, Fenmayar can fly it. Do not recommend. Yunara, Honey, Joseph, and Villyana, because everyone else is either psionic or giant. Or doesn't have spells. Okay. So you fly off. Warminster kind of waves. He spells something on the deck. Just says gun, exclamation point.
Gun!
Gun! Like you're leaving Vietnam. Or Korea. MASH reference. You all fly through Issachar's Hope and back into hero space. Once again, you all are escorted to the moon above Geneva, which I don't know if I've ever mentioned. I'm almost certainly pronouncing it wrong, because I think it is just Geneva because it's the neutral planet.
Right.
Second edition was not subtle.
That's where everyone convenes too, right?
Right. So it's Geneva. It's Geneva because it's fantasy. I'm not getting
also
sued.
It's also where all those nerds came from, because the original
Right,
Gen
like
Cons.
Geneva, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Geneva, Wisconsin, right?
Okay. So yeah, so you all head to the Rational Order of Magistrates. Everybody's favorites are here. The guy with the wig, Steve. Everybody's favorites.
Fan
Let's see.
favorites.
The gift shop. You can buy all your license plates. Hester knocked all the Hester ones out last time. She just bought them all. They have Orpho, but it's spelled weird. It's got an F, and you're just like, who's this for?
No. Do I look Italian? No.
See, yeah, it's the Italian spelling. It was mental high five.
Right.
That was my joke for sure.
Okay. So you all approach. Once again, you're granted an audience. And, none of you were here last time. So they don't immediately recognize any of you.
Good. That's what we want.
And they say, what is the purpose of your visit?
Is Tensor around? We heard he likes to hang out around. He floats discs.
Kind of
Some kind of disc jockey.
glares.
Oh, nice.
Tensor does make himself known around these parts. He is...
He's published.
He's from the Lawful Good planet? Yeah, he's Lawful Good. Oh, pardon me. And he went from having a bunch of spells to 2. But yeah, they say, why do you need to see Tensor? That's not usually... We don't really often...
It's not necessarily need. I mean, we're here recreationally. I mean, it's more about want to see. I mean, how often do we get to see the great published Tensor? More opportunity. Tourism. Believe it. It's real.
Yeah, like, didn't the crew get, like, an autograph or, like, a certificate or something from him?
Yeah, it's a little autographed pictograph of him that says, you're the close personal friend of Tensor, basically. And then you can fill in your own name.
We heard that
You really make my desk float.
So.
Yeah. Inspiration, Timothy.
Yay! Gonna need it, I'm sure.
Marty, you have for sure earned one as well. And there was one in particular, and I just missed it at the time, so take one. And I'm sorry I cannot award it for something in particular.
I'll take generic.
But it was for something that made me laugh earlier.
We'll play it back.
Yeah. Yeah, when I rewatch the episode, I'll let you know what it was. Okay. They're a little suspicious. They say, is this the only reason for your visit, or do you have other reasons for being here?
Oh, well, I'm an explorer. Always have been, even before I met my friends here. And we're interested in seeing what's here, And it's a rare place. Remarkable. There's much to absorb and learn about the multiverse.
They say...
And I think we'd be fools to squander the opportunity.
They say... Yes, but... We offer a certain lifestyle for our retired heroes and villains. Protagonists and antagonists. No judgment. And neutral antagonists.
Just antagonists, I think, is
Antagonists. Agonist.
just agonists. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Antagonists, pantagonists.
What?
Pan.
So
Bray Wyatt.
we don't necessarily like to have their lives intruded upon by explorers. Now, perhaps if you were to make a donation to certain efforts, beautification efforts on this planet, perhaps we could give you a tour of the world that you might retire to. Which would be what?
Oh, you can guess. For sure, you can just look at me and be like, I know.
Why don't you tell me?
Me and my flesh golem and goblin friend are very interested in your wares, for where I will eventually cool my high heels and thigh highs in spider garbed lingerie, probably. Somewhere I can keep my impressive whip collection, I would
Listen,
expect.
This chick over here, she, clearly a drow, but also a drow warlock. So, that's, I think what she's trying to get at is, she doesn't like saying it, doesn't like spreading around, but she's checking out your chaotic evil planet, if you know what I mean.
Chaos Stream is a very beautiful, beautiful world. We can arrange a day pass, get the feel of it. It's not for everyone. But
well, it's definitely going to be for this chick back here, She's all about the chaos and the evil and whatnot,
Knifey raises his hand, Corey. Do I stab one of them now or later? What are we doing?
See, pure evil that
You
she
promised me
keeps
I could stab
company.
someone. You definitely did.
When we get to the chaotic evil planet.
Steve says, I'm sorry, are you going to be planning on stabbing one of our residents?
And we just have to tell
No,
him that he can
it's-
stab things in the future. We keep moving the goalpost for him. You understand, children, right?
Look, buddy, I eat light and discreetly poop darkness. So we better get to this planet so I can see where I will.
How far your discretion goes?
Yeah. Otherwise, it's gonna get pretty undiscreet. I actively make eye contact and shrug at the guy. I don't.
What else do you want?
And just to get to your evil planet, where I can feel at home with my kindreds.
And we have to get an autograph of Tensor just to appease it. Just look, I'm sorry.
That's definitely part of the deal.
We wouldn't ask. We know it seems to be a strange sticking point, but yeah.
Looking at Villyana, the guy with the person with the wig says, there is a very active Lolth reading group on. Are you covering one of your eyes?
It's an eye patch.
It's just a hand, dear.
If you do with what you can with what you've got.
We will arrange for the day pass. Steve gets up and just goes, the fuck is happening to this place? And
night pass.
Yeah.
that's not what we call them.
You should consider it.
So
As Steve gets up, You can hear him audibly roll his eyes as he walks away, but also because he sees Tensor walk in, floating disc behind him, huge stack of headshots. And he says, I heard. Tensor heard. Somebody's looking for top-notch 2-spell Tensor. The genuine article. Definitely Tensor. And he does like a little pyrotechnics. That's a 2nd level spell right there.
Oh, it's good. Good, Tensor. It's really...
Someone puts out the fire. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it really...
That, dude.
It just really made things a lot tenser in here. Oh.
He freeze frames.
He's mugging into it. That's weird.
Someone said my catchphrase. one of my trademarked catchphrases.
I have more catchphrases than spells now.
Spells are all just catchphrases made magical.
One of my other catchphrases.
Okay. So, do we have a goop plan for Tensor?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe we should just let Knifey stab him.
Good idea. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna give him the signal. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to just poke Knifey because my Mage Hand is invisible.
Can I give him a knife that says Moonbeam?
I've been agitated. Someone's poking me.
Hey, get him!
It just really makes me want to stab.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like just stabbing me with just an invisible finger. It's so ineffective and annoying.
Yes, it's working.
Look, all ye present, as someone who consumes light and then vomits darkness to maintain my figure, I can tell you that there is a true evil here, and it is, yes, you. I want to say Steve.
Do you crap dark or do you vomit it? Because you've said both now.
Well, it's empty calories to fully consume dark. Look, Tensor is evil too, is what I'm trying to say. Look at him. He's a goop monster. But really, look at him. One of you has to have a spell that looks at him.
Yeah, do you have like a scanner, like a Moonbeam scanner that you have to walk through?
Moonbeam for preference.
Are you talking about like a metal detector, but it's Moonbeam?
Yeah.
You want us to be irradiating all of our guests? It's an odd request.
I mean, yeah.
Well, we are going to go visit the Chaotic Evil planet, so...
Eldritch Blast Tensor.
Yeah.
You do? Are we in? Okay.
Let's do it, everybody.
All these mages are like, what the fuck?
Come on! No blasters!
Oh,
no
I rolled a
blasters!
natural fucking 1.
Truly chaotic.
I'm going to burn my lonely DM inspiration, roll my inspiration, because I don't want to have a 1.
Oh boy, I trip over my own robe.
Oh, a 4. That's even better. Natural 7, or unnatural 7. Dirty 7 is my initiative.
So, does Starshine give me advantage on initiative? Can I use her for the help action on initiative?
Yes.
Two pairs of eyes, right? Just the better. Okay, good. Thank you.
You're about to attack him.
Listen! What was all that stuff about eating light?
That was weird.
It's being weird right now.
Princess
Why did you Z-target him?
Princess Sparkle's not gonna like this.
You just keep rolling.
Corey, what'd you get?
10. A nice, healthy 10.
Okay, and Villyana?
Got the went away. I rolled a 15, so I'm pretty sure I have an 18. I do have an 18. Which is good, because I shot first. It makes more sense for me to go early.
Question: are there tall ceilings in this room?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And do we get a surprise round? Because who knew that was going to happen?
We didn't know that was gonna happen.
Let me see. I want to see.
Pretty sure Villyana
Yeah.
didn't know that was
Just
gonna
wondering.
happen until it came out.
I'm chaotic.
I was poking Knifey to get him to stab Tensor. I mean, that was happening.
Yeah, but Knifey instigating a fight is a little bit different than Villyana instigating a fight.
I'm still a little worried about Knifey stabbing your mage hand.
I can murder it.
If he's
True.
Okay.
Knifey seems indiscriminate.
I'm just saying, as far as like hostile.
You all don't get a surprise round, but Villyana gets to go first.
Yay.
Okay. I already said Eldritch Blast, so I'm going to consider myself pretty locked into that. I don't have 2 yet, do I? Almost certainly not.
No,
No,
you're all
we're-
level 4.
We're level crap. Okay, let's go. Okay. That's a 15 hit Tensor.
Yes.
He's still a mage. All right.
Yeah, you can see he has mage armor cast, but it just kind of... It still hits his mage armor, so...
Suck rocks. And by the way, my Eldritch Blasts are clearly rainbows. So I shoot him
evil color.
with an 11 points rainbow damage.
It's gamer fuel.
Care Bears.
And I will have Starshine go and pull on his hairs to give the next person advantage.
Oh, come on.
Starshine's just like, oh shit, are we doing this? Oh my god! You're so crazy, Villyana.
Okay, let's see. How does this work? Okay. Knifey will get his sneak attack because he's an assassin.
Ooh, that's a
Actually,
crit then,
fully set
right?
it up because I remember at a certain point he was a level nothing NPC.
Yes. Yeah, he has gained 3 levels.
All right. Oh, and if he's going before Tensor, that's very good for an assassin.
Yes.
It's auto crit, right?
Uh,
I think with the assassinate features,
you...
I think if he acts before them, it's a crit. If he's an assassin. I know he's an NPC, but whatever.
Yeah, he gets a... It says they have to be surprised for it to be a critical hit, it says.
Oh.
But
Oh, right.
he gets advantage. In addition,
If he goes
any hit
before.
that is surprised. Yes, okay. And he'll use his Fury of the Small to do a crap ton of damage.
All right.
Okay. That's not how math works, Andy. Okay. Tensor says, wow. Not cool, folks. I thought you were cool. And now Tensor's mad. And you wouldn't like Tensor when he's mad.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
So we
right.
haven't seen any evidence of him gooping out at all?
Nope. But that's not uncommon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's usually when they're at the end of their life that they start gooping. Okay.
Oh, that's... He'll cast Tensor's Transformation on himself,
Okay.
which
Branding.
which is a 6th level spell that gives him a
It's a
crap ton of weird effects.
yeah. Makes them all jacked and shit, right?
But
Oh yeah.
as that is his action, he
Yes.
can't do anything else.
Tensor's jacked butthart.
Copywritten.
Oh, damn it. Hester's gonna hate this.
Okay. Corey.
Yeah, you want to see jacked? I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my giant smite to turn into a giant bunny lady.
Okay.
So that'll make me large size, gives me advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. That's hard to say. And then once on each of my turns, when one of my attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can deal an extra 1d6 of damage to a target. So that's pretty cool.
And if you have any fetishes about being vored, stepped on, or giant bunny ladies, you have disadvantage on all saves.
I didn't know what some of those words meant.
Pretty sure. Don't look them up. Stay innocent for one more night.
Safe search off.
No.
Save search off. Look vor.
And then I'm gonna take out my great sword and give him a whack.
Okay.
So. I did the thing. Oh no. D&D Beyond, why do you betray me? That'll be a 7. I'm assuming that does not hit.
Total?
Huh?
I mean, sorry, that's a miss. Total?
It did say great sword, so I'm pretty sure she clicked on the right thing. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Rolled a hot 3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My pixie was pulling his hair and stuff, so you do have advantage.
Ooh.
That is correct.
Okay. I'll press it again. Oh my god. Okay. Well, apparently I need to get out some actual, because D&D Beyond
Actual,
hates me.
yeah, I see that was an 8. That's
Do
not
you
good.
do you not pay for your dice rolls like Marty?
Apparently not.
Have you? You should try it. It's really great.
Let's find some dice. So that's I'm big. I'm gonna
Hey, you know what?
assume a defensive stance in front of Villyana. There we go.
There you go.
Be good.
Orpho, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to attack with my double-bladed scimitar. So that is a 18 on the die for a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
Great. I'm going to bonus action hit him with the other side of it.
Mhm.
My second, that's a natural 1, so that's a miss. So the hit is 2d4. I'm going to use a psionic die, or rather, I don't have to use a die. It's the first time. I'm going to add psionic strike, so that's going to add a d10 to the damage. So, and I believe I will be able to. Let me just. No, not yet. Not until later levels. Okay. So, damage is not great. Better than nothing. That's that is 7 points of damage,
Okay.
slashing, and force. So that was 2 points of force and 5 points of slashing,
Okay.
if you're counting. And that's my turn.
Okay. I should not have closed the flesh golem. So it's friendship's turn.
Always keep your friendship open.
It's time for friendship. I'm chaotic evil, by the way. Is that still working?
Oh!
Now it's got more than 40 hit points, so it doesn't go berserk.
You don't want to see him when he goes berserk.
Okay. One slam will hit. One will miss.
Whatever you do, don't shoot him with lightning.
I hate to do this 2 episodes in a row, but it is 9:30, and we are in the middle of a fight. Do we want to stop there, and we'll start at the beginning of initiative next time? Because we won't finish this fight anytime soon.
Yeah, we should probably do that, I think.
Okay.
The cliffhanger.
Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks.
A tensor.
To conclude this, you lose initiative, or you lose your inspiration. Oh. I can take it away, too.
No, weird.
The DM giveth, and the DM taketh away.
No, I can never take away your heart.
I
can take away your hit points, though.
Take away what's hard.
One of your monsters could take away our heart. I believe that.
The cliffhanger is the most evil place to leave off.
I do like cliffhangers. I can also drain levels. I'm going to start using 2nd edition vampires.
Ooh. You bite the whole cliff, but you only use the edge.
What? Oh, because it's a cliffhanger. I got it. Outros and plugs. Timothy.
Hi, I'm Timothy. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to break the interns out and sort of reconnect with that whole line of stuff. I would like to plug the courage of the Ukrainian people, and particularly the president, Volodymyr Zelensky. I think he's an amazing leader. He's leading from the front, and my thoughts and prayers legitimately are with all of them. Everyone who's fleeing this crisis. The poor Russian soldiers who were duped into believing that they're like thing, because I think some of them thought they were. Whatever. Not to defend any aggressors, but it's not a good situation for anybody. Yeah, just think of that. So big love.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupsica on the Twitters and the Instagrams. And I want to plug having fun and playing D&D with you, because it's a grand old time.
And Marty.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ukraine's a bummer of epic proportions, especially for the Ukrainian people, obviously, and for a lot of the Russian soldiers who, like Timothy said, I think don't blame the leaders, blame the people writing the checks, and just let's all hope for the best out of this. And also like and subscribe. Perhaps my worst segue yet. So
2 years of rough transitions. That might be the worst.
No.
Nowhere to go but up.
Yeah. I think anything I say after that can only dig myself deeper. So yeah, no, absolutely. Let's all hope to wake up in a better world sometime soon. Click a bell.
I hope that every day. One day it'll come true. I will echo what everyone said. Let's truly hope for a better tomorrow today. That sounded glib. I did not mean it to. I'm tired of waking up to a worse world. It'd be nice to wake up to a better one. So to that I say, everyone do your best to make the world a better place for someone you love. That's it. Sunday's Dragon Lords Werewolf is coming, and Wednesday is Gracefall. That's it. Be safe, take care of each other, and have a good night.